Yeah, look, she's still very, very important to what we're trying to accomplish here, and she's still getting back to her top form. But you know, she's still an MVP in our line, and she's gonna. She complements the players that we have, and you know, we're just trying to increase her role a little bit and build her up in the right way.
Thank you.
For JJ, what's it been like just playing with you as a teammate now these past few months?
Oh yeah, it's been amazing. You know, her leadership definitely stands out. Her ability to just do basically anything that she wants on the court. And, obviously she's a great person too. I've known her for years and I knew that. But it's been amazing to just watch her do her thing and sit back and see how she conducts herself in the locker room.
Sandy, I asked Connecticut this, but Commissioner's Cup, I asked you the other day about it, and they were sort of nonchalant with like, you know, it's a game, we're trying to win, we're more important, trying to get things going. I mean, it's a huge game in the standings for Commissioner's Cup. How do you approach it? Or is it like, it's a game and we want to be a really good team?
No, I mean, yeah, it's a Commissioner's Cup game. It's an important game. We know that, but it's still a game in for us to get better too. So it's not all about Commissioner's Cup, because it's all about us trying to be better and better every single day and come into you know, a court where this team is really, really good and they're above us in the standings. So we know we just came off a dogfight against Washington, and we know it's going to be a dogfight tonight.
JJ, just, you know, what is it like coming back, you know, here for the first time, you know, in an opposing uniform?
Well, I was here for the preseason, but it's a little bit different. Obviously, you know, still kind of feels a little bit weird, but the love that I get from everybody here is just, you know, it always warms my heart, makes me feel good, and yeah, it's been good. It's a little came to me and asked me how I felt about preseason playing here and stuff like that. But I mean, ultimately, you know, it's going to be, you know, a little bit emotional, obviously, and you know, a lot of love, a lot of appreciation for this organization and what it has allowed me to grow into and be in my WNBA experience so far. But yeah,
we'd love that to happen, but you know, we can't. We just got to be disruptive but smart as much as we can. This team is extremely dangerous in transition, so that's a huge emphasis for us and comes with our shot preparation. But yeah, look, you know, if we can turn them over, that's great. But they'll be saying the same thing about us. If they can turn us over, that's we're going to get out and run as well. So you know, we just have to stay true to what our game plan is. And
just being back in terms of knowing this team, or at least knowing some of the core players that are here, how much did that help with the preparation? I know you guys played before in New York, but adjusting, getting better, each team is getting better. How much did that play in your preparation?
Yeah, I mean, the WNBA, the thing is that everybody plays against each other so much. Sandy and the rest of the coaching staff is really on point with the preparation and, you know, what teams like to do, what players like to do. So, you know, just following the scout and, you know, obviously knowing the matchups and stuff, people that I'm playing against, I don't know what they like to do as well. So, I mean, it's regular preparation, honestly.
Coach, I can follow up with you just really quick. Game planning against AT, no one seems to figure out. How about you? Any luck with trying to game plan against her and what your focal point is against her today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously she's the head of this team. You know, she's second most assists behind Courtney Vandersloot. She's got so much versatility, but she's got the grit. You know, she can rule teams to win. We did a great job against her in the first game. So, you know, our job will be, can we try and do a little bit? We're not going to hold it to 0 field goals, I would imagine. But just try and make it as hard as we can. And, you know, obviously they've changed a little bit with, you know, Brianna not being able to play. And, you know, our matchups changed a little bit too. So we still got to work out all of our rotations as well.
JJ, when you think back on your time with Connecticut, what's the dominant takeaway for you? What's the first thing you think of when you think of your time?
Oh, wow. The first thing I think about is just great people, honestly and truly. I think my experience was just amazing here. Everybody here was just extremely genuine, treated me with a lot of care. I could see the love that they have for this franchise, the pride that the fans have. So I think that's the main thing, just good people all around, whether it's the front office or the teammates or the fans. And I think that's the main thing that stands out to me.
If you have to just follow up, obviously you did a lot of winning here, just short of that ultimate. How do you kind of put that in perspective now?
I feel like I think about it a lot. And there's times where I can like look at it and really appreciate what we were able to do. And then there's times like, dang, like maybe this or maybe that, you know, you kind of just, when you're reminiscing, you kind of think about things that you could probably do to get you over the hump. Obviously it's, you know, it's in the books now, there's nothing that we can do to change it, but there's times where it's bitter and there's times where it's sweet, literally, and, yeah, I'm happy that we were able to accomplish what we were able to accomplish, but I still have a sore feeling of not being able to just finish it out and seal the deal.
To the floor, and we know what she's capable of inside and outside, and yeah, it just opens up the floor a little bit more for the penetration. They've got some really good drivers, so look, we just got to be locked in. We know what we want to do, and down the other end, it's less how can we exploit them with the smaller lineup as well. She's the ultimate professional. She'll go in and whatever we want her to do, that's what she's going to do, and she'll do it as hard as she can.
Having a good start against these teams, we can't, you know, start slow and let them get a big lead, and then we're working from behind, you know, for the majority of the game. I think that's going to be the first thing. And then secondly, it's going to be being professional with our recovery, getting in with the trainers and making sure that we do what's necessary for our bodies to feel, you know, at tip-top shape when we step out there, because it's going to be travel and playing, you know, consecutively. So, team with a lot of great players, you know, it's not one person that really defines, you know, this organization or the team, and so I think that's the main thing. You have so many other people that can step in and be able to, you know, fill those roles, and so I think that's the biggest thing when you play against really good teams. You know, you stop one thing and then they have counters, and you have to be able to kind of win that chess match, and so I think that's the biggest thing with the Sun.